Kelly, this is a coke bar. What's doing here?
My friend must have.
Was this the same friend that you went to help and you got arrested?
I don't have any control over what my friends do.
You don't have any control at all.
No, stop.
Well, what's this, Kelly? Some more friends? Huh? More friends here? What have you been doing? Huh? How long have you been taking? What are you on right now?
Nothing.
Don't give me that! I want the truth.
I had a little coke. No big deal.
Sure is a big
A
deal.
lot of people do coke. I can handle it.
You can handle it? Kelly, do you know how many people I see wheeled into the emergency room every day in and day out, and think they can handle it until they have cardiac arrest?
Stop it,
We lose them, we lose a lot of them.
Stop it! I've heard all the horror stories, and I am in control of it, all right? So stop your moralizing and get off my...
No! No way.
I'll take care of Dan Clemens myself. And with everyone else, you just tell him that Congressman Clegg is not available for comment. And Nancy, that means everyone. No exceptions. All right. I'll call you when I know what's going on. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Seen these?
Yeah, of course I've seen them. The press has been swarming all over the office this morning.
What the hell do you expect?
And I suppose this is my fault, too, huh? I can handle the press.
Damn the press is your life you can't handle. What about Scotty? You said you were taking care of him.
I am taking care of Scott.
Oh, really? Where was he when his mother was being arrested for prostitution?
You don't even know what happened yet.
I know everything I have to know. That's no mother for your son, Frey. You have to go over right now and get him out of there.
Introducing the all-new, all-refreshing Irish Spring. Improved to bring more shower to your shower. More refreshment from an all-new Irish Spring. New fragrance and skin conditioners. Thicker, richer lather. The all-new, all-refreshing Irish Spring. It brings more shower to your shower.
Do you have a cold?
I have a cold, and I feel lousy. Stuffy nose, runny nose, sore throat, cough.
Will you take 2 Comtrex tablets?
I just want to feel back to normal.
The fact is, not Contac, Sudafed, Dristan, none of these can do what Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever can. Because all by itself, it relieves every major cold symptom.
I feel great, and I'm going to go back to work again.
Darrell Larson has just found out what it means when we say Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. From Bristol Myers.
The press.
Hello, Hubert. I'm glad you're here. If you can help me decide what I should wear to this wedding reception.
Where's morning dress? What's the choice?
Cute. Now, what do you think?
Oh, darling, you look wonderful in any of them.
You are no help, Hubert.
Well, why don't you wear them all? Then as the evening progresses, you can peel them off layer by layer.
I can say I'm going to be on my own for this one.
Look, are you ready? I do want to get there early before the briefing. We have to figure out the best way to shoot this wedding. It's going to be very tightly controlled, and we are not going to get the coverage of Ali and the princess unless we know every entrance and every exit.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I knew there was something I wanted to show you before we left. I got my hands on the official guest list for the wedding reception. It reads like, this is your life, Sloan Denning. My former mother-in-law, Myrna Clegg. My former husband, Congressman Trey Clegg, and his new wife.
Sloan, this isn't a social occasion. It is an assignment. get through.
How many have you got for the camera crew?
Oh, I think I have a couple of good guys. I've used them before. They're very fast, very thorough pros. Look, let's go. Sloan. Sloan, you are stalling.
No.
It'll be easier for you tomorrow if you know what everything looks like, where it's all going to take place.
I know you do.
It'll be easier on every level.
Will it?
No, probably not, but, look, it's all going to be over very soon.
Oh, come on, Hubie. You are so slow.
I've been on this since 7 o'clock this morning. I had my lawyers check into it. Kelly was released 2 hours ago, but that's all we could get. We got to find out what's going on.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Oh, really? Like you've handled everything else in your life? No, Trey. There's a child involved in this. Now, you got to go over to Kelly's and get Scotty and bring him back to the house.
Just stay out of it, huh?
I will not stay out of it. Scotty's at Clay. Now, I don't know what's happening between you and Kelly, and right now I don't care. But I do care about your son. That boy is my grandson. And if you don't go over to Kelly's and get him, I will. You going to Kelly's?
I'm going out. You can't control me, Dad, so start taking care of your own house.
Kelly, I know that you're in trouble. Some of it's real. Some of it's caused by the drugs. Look, the drugs are the problem.
I know that. I honestly know that. I have known people who have gotten in trouble with it. But I am not. I mean, I've done some coke and I've done some pills. Nothing heavy, nothing I couldn't handle. Anyway, it doesn't matter because that's over. I'm not going to do it anymore.
I don't believe that. You know how many addicts say the exact same thing you just said?
I am not an addict.
Stop. Listen. I don't want to hear it. I could sit here and I could talk to you for days, weeks on end, and you are not going to hear anything that I say. The only thing you're going to listen to is your friend the drug. And you will do anything, say anything to get me out of here so you can go back to your friends. And you're not going to clean up your act or get off of whatever it is that you're on until you hit bottom and there's no place else for you to go. Until then, no one can help you.
Oh, no, your father's favorite shirt. He polished his shoes with it.
He polished his shoes with it?
Relax. That shirt was already washed in new Dynamo 2. So new we call it the Stain Stopper. We wash 2 synthetic shirts, wipe them with shoe polish, then wash them again. Dynamo 2 stopped that smear from becoming a stain. The leading detergent didn't.
He polished his shoes with it.
Keep your whole wash cleaner with new Dynamo 2, the Stain Stopper.
Are you the human called Madge the manicurist?
Well, that depends.
We're here to tell us about lemon, lime, palm olive.
If it's palm olive, I know all about it. Palm olive says wallop tough grease.
And soften pans while you do dishes.
Hey, that's my line. What's even better, now there are 2 palm olives, lemon lime and original.
What's original?
Are you kidding?
The doctor said I could take Anacin 3 for my headaches.
Anacin 3 has the same aspirin-free acetaminophen that's in Tylenol tablets with no coating, but Anacin 3 adds a protective coating for easier swallowing.
Take 3, Anacin 3.
Also, Anacin 3 coated caplets.
I've got it bad and I know, 'cause I crave them from my head right down to my potatoes. Oh, Daddy!
She's the best thing that ever happened to potatoes.
For years, Slippers have been putting people to sleep, but now Deer Foams announces the dawn of a new day. Wake up, Pete! They're Deer Foams that will shock you. Deer Foams that will sock you. Deer Foams for opera skis. Deer Foams that fit you to a T. Deer Foams that'll give you a lift. Deer Foams that make a perfect gift for Mom, Dad, and even the kids. And when you're exhausted, there are Deer Foams that'll put you to sleep.
Deer Foams.
Deer Foams, slippers that are dear to you.
Deer Foams.
Oh, Sam, I wish you could have seen Richard's face when I handed him that check. I'm telling you, all the hassles we've gone through, it's worth it to get his resignation.
That's very well done. You're really enjoying this.
Yes, I love it. What is it?
Haven't you seen this morning's paper?
Of course I have. Getting some afraid to read anything but the crosswords. Did you find out how it happened?
Who cares what happens? He was picked up in a whorehouse. What else do I have to know? Myrna, I want my grandson out of there.
Yes, dear. Come in.
Grace said you wanted to see me?
Yes. I'd like to go over a few things before we take off to Barack.
When's the plane leaving?
Well, I was hoping to leave directly from the office. With all these delays. Probably won't be for 2 hours.
He's upset.
Well, he just has a lot on his mind.
I know. I read the papers. I heard Trey leave. Is he going to see Kelly?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
It's probably not what it seemed anyways. I mean, the papers always make more out of everything.
Yes, they do.
I'm really nervous about going to Brock tomorrow. Will I meet the royal couple?
Well, of course you will, dear.
I don't know what to do or say.
That's why we're having this little briefing.
I've never seen royalty. I mean, I've seen them in photographs, you know, and they all look so grand. How will I know which one is the prince?
Well, you'll be presented to him. He'll be the one wearing the crown. And then, after the private ceremony, there will be a ball, and there'll be a receiving line. Now, Trey will precede you in the receiving line. You will be introduced to the prince. Now, you don't do anything until he extends his hand. Then you curtsy. Then you pass on to the princess and do the same. And never speak unless they speak to you first, the royal couple. And don't laugh out loud in their presence. If they should say something rather humorous, just smile and move on.
I've been practicing my bow.
Not bow, dear. You're not a dog. It's a curtsy. And it's far deeper with more control. Just keep practicing. It'll feel comfortable to you.
What place should I take? I mean, I don't know what to pack.
Well, Grace has already attended to that for you. Really have nothing to do until we leave. I have called the embassy to get some information from the cultural attaché, which you will go over on the plane.
As you know, the ceremony is private. Only the royal families and ministers will attend. It is quite brief. There is a reading from the Quran and then the exchange of vows. We arranged the press to be in this area. Prince Ali and Princess Yasmin will enter separately through those doors and proceed into the inner chamber. At this point, these gates will close. After the ceremony, the gates will open and the prince and his new bride will emerge. They will then greet the press for a short period before going on to the palace for the coronation. A reception for approximately 700 honored guests will follow. Now, if you have no questions, you are free to examine the area, decide where your equipment could best be placed. However, for security reasons, all the equipment have to remain here overnight.
Mr. Sahin, do you anticipate any difficulty?
No, we do not. But we take the usual precautions, as you do with your heads of state. Copies of the ceremony will be handed out for publication, as there will be no coverage permitted during the actual service. Miss Denton.
Nice to see you, Mr. Slade.
It's nice to see you, too. Please let me know if you have any production problems. I'll make sure that all your needs are accommodated.
Thank you, but I don't think I'll be needing any special treatment. But you can thank the prince for his consideration.
You handled that very well.
Prime Minister, the traditional carriage for the princess, the horses selected and groomed, the royal robes, the marriage contract.
This is where Your Majesty and the ministers will enter the mosque.
Mm-hmm. And the security?
It is excellent. We checked it thoroughly.
I see. I want no interviews with the princess permitted until after the ceremony. And Sloane Denning.
It's being taken care of. Miss Denning will not interfere with the wedding in any way.
What can I say to convince you that I'm all right?
You can't convince me. Kelly, you even poured yourself a drink without realizing you'd done it. Alcohol's a drug, too.
Oh, Thomas, it's a little scotch.
In the middle of the afternoon. Scotty's going to be coming home from school pretty soon. What are you going to do? You're going to greet him at the door with alcohol in your breath? You going to do that to your little kid?
I am not doing anything. I think you better go.
No. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay until you crash. Really crash. So I can show you what's happening.
The kangaroo is definitely the best.
Kids have their own ideas about everything, but I found a way to please them all. Hershey's Miniatures.
Hershey's Miniatures. Lots of individual candy bars for lots of individuals. 4 different chocolate tastes all in one bag. Hershey's Miniatures.
Okay, what kind of candy do you want? Good, I've got that.
This morning, you've got time for a hot home-cooked breakfast.
Are you kidding?
Great Starts frozen breakfast sandwiches. Fresh whole eggs, sausage, and cheese on a buttermilk biscuit.
Are you kidding?
Delicious and piping hot in only 3 microwave minutes. Great Starts from Swanson has a whole line of breakfasts you've got time for.
No kidding.
Competition in this business is awesome. Chefs are always trying to outdo each other. And some of my best ideas are simple. Try crumbling bacon into rice while it's cooking for a delicious smoky flavor. And make sure the rice is Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's is separate, not sticky. And it's whole, not broken like the other leading national brand. Restaurants prefer Uncle Ben's 16-to-1 over any other rice. Uncle Ben's converted brand rice.
It really does make a difference.
It's not only a night of sleeplessness. Tonight, there's pain. But now Unisom Dual Relief breaks the barriers of sleeplessness and pain. Unisom Dual Relief combines a new formula sleep aid with aspirin-free pain relief. Medicines proven effective to help you fall asleep fast and put pain to rest. Tonight, break the barriers of sleeplessness and pain. Take new Unisom Dual Relief.
Where's Scotty?
He's in school. Give me back my key. You can't come walking in here every time you want to.
I didn't come here to see you. I came to see if Scotty was all right.
Well, he's fine. But if you gave half a thought about him, you'd know he was at school at this time of day.
Was he in school last night when you got busted?
All right, cut it out, Trey.
That was a mistake. I was helping a friend.
Helping a friend do what?
All right, that's enough, Clegg.
I wasn't talking to you.
I don't need this.
I didn't need it either. The press has been calling all morning. Kelly Harper spent the night in jail on a charge of prostitution. Any comment? What about the child, Congressman? Any comment? How long are you going to keep this up, huh? How much longer are you going to drag us all through the mud?
That's enough.
All right, you got a lot of nerve, Congressman. You cannot have it both ways. You're the one who left, Kelly and Scotty. I think you gave up your right to barge in here and make scenes, so why don't you just get out and stay out? Please.
What?
Go.
You make me sick.
You're right, Kelly. You don't have a problem. There's nothing anybody can do
Yes?
Oh, Grace.
Everything's packed. I noticed you're practicing your curtsy.
Yeah, I can't do it. It is so awkward.
Well, like everything in life, it's awkward till it gets to be natural. I should know. I used to work for the Duke of Blandford, and I've had plenty of practice. May I?
Yeah.
Now, you see, it all makes perfect sense. First of all, the right leg goes behind, that's so you won't trip over your gown. Then the knees bend, sign of homage and respect, arms out for balance, and the head just kind of floats. You try. Good. Try again. Leg, knee, head. Oh, that's a lot. Yes. You see, if you understand the reason, you can do anything.
There's so many rules and ways you have to learn to do things.
There's always a reason for everything. And the trick is, understand the reason, then you'll never be at a loss.
I'm always at a loss. I don't even know the right fork to use.
Oh, that's easy. You know, when I was first in service, I had a wonderful housekeeper training me, and she always used to say, you start eating with whatever it is that's at the outside of your plate, and you work your way in. And when you've used up everything on either side, you go to the top. Now, you remember that, you'll never use the wrong utensil.
What if the table's set improperly?
Well, then it doesn't matter. If the table's set improperly, your hostess doesn't know the difference. Oh, good. I'd like you to take Angelica upstairs, show her what we've packed, and then just get her ready. Yes.
I think I've got it. You're going to be really proud of me.
Ah, sure I will. Sam, where is Trey? Where's he disappeared to? We're ready to leave.
His car just pulled in. He may have Scotty with him. So will you go upstairs and see if they've prepared the nursery?
Sam, I'm leaving for Barack. So is Trey. Who's going to take care of it?
Well, Grace will be here, and I'm not helpless. We'll manage. I won't have that baby in Kelly's house. Scotty.
It's cool. It's fine. Everything's under control.
How is everything under control?
I saw Kelly, and apparently there was a misunderstanding. Wrong place, the wrong time.
Don't give me that.
I'm not giving you anything. I said he was fine. I'm getting on a plane in 2 hours, and I can't deal with it right now. When I get back, I'll see what's going on.
I know what's going on now, and I don't like it.
Scotty's not your son. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Oh, Hubie, that was delicious, but I was a little leery. I mean, usually if I have to ask what it is, I don't want to eat it.
I know, I always trust that man, Cooper. He seems to find the best out-of-the-way places to eat, and I've never been poisoned yet.
Tomorrow.
Big day. Do you, want a nightcap?
No, thanks. I still got some work to do on my commentary. Hubie, thank you. These last few days have been the most difficult and painful of my life, and I don't know what I would have done without you.
Wow. Great guy.
You are. And you're a great friend. Sweet dreams.
And you.
love it as a spot fighter.
Cascade. Beautiful.
Now there's a new way to get virtually spotless dishes. Now there's Cascade, the liquid. That famous sheeting action for virtually spotless dishes is now available in new Liquid Cascade.
Liquid Cascade. Terrific.
Cascade for virtually spotless dishes.